Are you a matter or a frequency? A question that many ask when they think beyond the darkness of religion and politics. There are those that believe that they are a matter or a frequency or both. Which option do you believe you are? The answer lies in the quarks and atoms. In the beginning the creation frequency first created the quarks and then the atoms. The seen and unseen became one, and the breath frequency nurtured the existence of the seen and unseen within the shamahym. Therefore the question is, does a frequency keep a frequency or matter or both alive or in an existence? The answer lies in the quarks and atoms. The answer does not lie in religion or politics. What happens when a frequency passes through quarks and atoms that make up different matter? Let's have a look at similar matter like gemstones. Gemstones are known to let off various frequencies that are beneficial to humans. The primary breath frequency of the shamahym passes through the gemstones and all matter within the shamahym, and that's the frequency of life and existence. Many people understand that gemstone releases good frequencies for mankind, and likewise there are microwave and nuclear frequencies that are harmful to life. Everything that you see lets off a frequency. With regards to humans, the breath frequency passes through humans. And just as gemstones are made of different matter, so are the body parts of a human. This also let off different frequencies. A human lets off multiple frequencies from the body, mind and emotions. How are these different frequencies affected positively or negatively? The answer lies in the quarks and atoms. The trilogy of the shamahym for species and things to be birthed and created makes the atom no different to the human. The trilogy of the atom is the proton, neutron, and electrons. The trilogy of the human is the mind, body, and emotions, which has positive and negative frequencies going in and out of them. Primarily, the problem would be with the electrons and emotions, which is based on the positive and negative influences on the atom and human. And this is when the negative aspects trigger a deformity in an atom and human. Out of all species, the human has the most deformities. This could be one or a combination of what makes up an atom or a human. If there's a problem with one of the atom or human, you'll end up with a freak. How can a human end up being a freak if there's a deformity in an atom? A deformed atom would result into a deformed human, which could be one or a combination of mind, body, and emotions. Yet with a perfect atom you can still end up with a deformed human. How does this work? This is a simple explanation. If you want more detail, subscribe, like, share and comment. The atom is programmed to become matter. Matter is programmed to become a cell. Cells are programmed to become specific cells of different matter, which would result in a human with a body with many types of matter, all starting with the atom. According to scientists, what is natural is that a person being born with the XX cells would be a woman, with a woman's body, mind and emotions, which defines the essence of a woman, amongst other things, to incubate and birth a child, which a man can't do, and likewise a man has a naturally normal male mind, body and emotions that are unique to a man. But then we have the freak, which is against nature. Call it a glitch, cross-wired, deformity, or whatever. This happens to humans. Don't persecute the person. Freaks do occur in life. A freak is defined as person, animal, or plant with an unusual physical abnormality, which could include a mentally and or emotionally abnormality in a human or animal. You may be born with the XY cells, but your mind and emotions of an XX human are living in a body that you don't want to be in. I don't believe that these situations should be abused by politicians, religions, media, and others. This is a private matter between the person and their medical care. Are you a matter or a frequency? To determine that, we need to go to the quarks and atoms. If your atoms were the size of a pinhead, your electrons would be approximately 100 meters away. That's right, the length of a sports field. Can you relate to that? Have you ever thought about it? In other words, this is what people normally see of you. But increase your atom's nucleus to a size of a pinhead and they'll see you as this. Yes, to put it into perspective, this is the amount of frequency you are compared to matter. This is the nucleus and electrons that make you exist, and this is the frequency that makes you exist. I would say that mathematically you are a frequency and not a matter being. That's my humble opinion based on facts. Now there are a few of you that would say that the space between the nucleus and electrons of the atom is filled with the 6 elements of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur. The answer is within the quarks. The 6 elements are made up of quarks. The quarks are the smallest vessels of a frequency, and the atom is the second smallest. You are a frequency. You are programmed by frequencies from the time that you're born. If you want to know how you're programmed or reprogrammed, subscribe, like, share and comment. Shalom.